Happy Saturday morning story. Okay, let's go. And we have a special selection today because it's, I'll tell you. The name of this book is Black Gold, illustrated by and rewritten, some of the lyrics based on a song by Esperanza Spalding. The lyrics and music is from her from years ago, and I rewrote some of the words and provided all the illustrations and paintings. All right, Black Gold. It's a story of worth and encouragement, and hopefully, like I said, this is the rough draft, but hopefully you will find that you're very special. You know what? I'm going to skip this page because, well, you know what? Maybe at the end I'll read. Okay, but this is page 1. Hold your head as high as you can, high enough to see who you are, little man or little woman. Yeah, life is hard, but you hold on no matter what you're going through. Life sometimes is cold and cruel. Do you ever feel that way? Yeah, we all do. Baby, no one else will tell you, but you are black gold. Black gold. You are black gold. Middle part. Now maybe no one else ever told you so. That you're golden, baby, black gold with a diamond soul. No matter what is your color, clarity, cut, style, you're still valuable. Size. Sometimes you have to do a daily history lesson. Think of all the strength you have in you from the blood, your lineage, from the blood that you carry within you. Ancient men and women, and sometimes you gotta, like I said, go travel and find out your roots, your natural roots, and so many other aspects of you. Ancient men and women, powerful men, builders of civilization. Our parents, grandparents, great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-great-great. Yeah, our ancestors. You have so much within you. And even with all we have in you, you better best believe that there are going to be detractors, enemies. There'll be folks, helicopter. Now, she used a different word, but I put helicopter because they'll be above you and to your side and around you, and they'll be always trying to pull you down, right? Instead of them letting the ladder down from the helicopter to let you climb up. No, they'll be trying to pull you down. They'll be spinning around you, the propellers, like, oh, what's happening? What are they doing? Don't get discouraged. It says, don't get burned. Don't allow them to char you and crisp you. Not necessarily everyone will know your worth. So just know that you're going to go through some stuff. But that's not a reflection on your lack. Again. And it goes back in the song. Think of all the strength you have in you from the blood that runs within you. Ancient men and women, powerful men and women, builders of civilization. And then the refrain or the chorus says, hold your head as high as you can, high enough to see who you are, little man or woman. Life sometimes is cold and cruel. Baby, no one else would tell you, so remember that. You are black gold. You are black gold. And the rest of the song is an interlude and a reflection of who you are And listen, that present struggle that you might be in, one of my favorite philosophers, statesman, the famous abolitionist who was introduced to reading by his former slave master's wife, Sophia Auld. We're talking about Frederick Douglass, one of his quotes. And it says that he was a prolific reader and writer. We know that preacher, he was a statesman. And again, one of his famous quotes, without struggle, there is no progress. Remember, you are black gold. Now, as far as dedications, this was a song that my son wrote, I think 3 or 4 years ago, talking about ancestors. And look at the light here. Sunlight. It says, wonderful light in the sky, wonderful light in the sky. Maybe it is grandma, maybe it is granddad singing in heavenly light, the light of the Lord. Right? Don't let the light that is within you fade away. I don't care what you're going through. Know that all you need is within you. Yes. In honor, and I just talked about my mom, dedicated to the woman who I always wanted. I used to bother my mother and said, come on, let's author and illustrate a book, because she was a phenomenal artist. Well, who I always wanted to become, I wanted my mom to become a children's author and illustrator, because she was always drawing her sketches, fashion models, and painting. She painted swing sets and furniture and toy containers and walls. She passed on her creative gene to others, and I'm so very thankful for cultivating the gift, especially during life struggles. I also learned to have a deep love for children and youth everywhere, and decided to pour my efforts, heart, and time to them. Thanks, Dad, for serving as a guide. Also, after many years of you teaching in Chicago public schools, but then returning after retirement, in the military, music, and so much more. Back to my mom. This is for you, and I know this will inspire others to push on. And lastly, I'm so thankful to have been introduced to the song Black Gold by neo-soul artist Esperanza Spalding. Yes, absolutely every Black History Month, my students had to learn throughout the year, reminding them of their inner resilience, heritage, natural gifts, genius, and excellence, no matter their color, size, clarity, and cut. Here we go back to diamonds. And we end with the scripture, who can find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above rubies. That's Proverbs 31:10. Far above rubies, and in parentheses, diamonds and black gold. And as far as the authors know, author, illustrator, educator, and informal minister, Michelle Murff has a passion for inspiring people of all ages to live to their full potential. Good morning, my dear. The lyrics to the song has inspired many students and families around the world. Thanks, Miss Spalding. And the song is Michelle's students' culminating year-end art music project before the start of summer break. Her hope is that when life starts becoming seriously difficult or even mildly difficult for parents, students, community members, family, whoever alike, they all will be able to pick up this little book and remember the inner grit, the sacrifice, the excellence, the strength, and high value that each person uniquely created possesses. Remember your black gold, and remember the beauty that is within you. So hold on, keep your head up high, no matter what happens. All right, and remember that light that is within.